Roof Max of Hickory, affordable roof rejuvenation. Visit MakeMyRoofLast.com.
Time for our look at local sports on WHKY News. I'm Jason Savage. We begin with plenty of high school basketball action from last night. Girls games first in the Western Highlands 1A, 2A conference drawn, defeating Owen 81-24. In the Mountain Foothills 7 2A conference, Patton lost to Hendersonville 41-16. Out of the Catawba Valley Athletic 2A conference last night, Bandy's winning over Bunker Hill 70-15. East Burke was a 73-19 winner over West Caldwell. Big matchup saw Maiden winning over Newton Conover 61-50. In the Western Foothills Athletic 3A conference from last night, Fred T. Ford defeats St. Stephen's 41-27. Hickory winning at Statesville 46-31. In the Northwestern 3A, 4A conference last night, High Brighton wins over Alexander Central 63-57. South Caldwell downing Ashe County 62-41. Now we look at boys basketball action from last night. In the Western Highlands 1A, 2A conference, Drawn lost to Owen 95-74. In the Mountain Foothills 7 2A conference, Patton fell to Hendersonville 85-65. Moving over to the Catawba Valley Athletic 2A conference from last night. Bandy's an 83-76 winner over Bunker Hill in overtime. East Burke defeats West Caldwell 65-58. Maiden winning over Newton Conover 79-53. In the Western Foothills Athletic 3A conference last night, St. Stephen's winning over Fred T. Ford 77-60. Hickory falls to Statesville 71-62 on the road. In the Northwestern 3A, 4A conference, Alexander Central over High Brighton 62-44. South Caldwell a 70-53 winner over Ashe County last night. Well, coming off of one of their most storied seasons in NCAA Division II track and field history with Lenoir-Rhyne, Alexis Brown takes home the South Atlantic Conference Indoor Track Athlete of the Week award for the first week of this season. The junior sprinter won the 60-meter title at the Finn Pincus Invitational with a time of 7.42 seconds. That time is good for 7th in all of Division II right now. Brown would also go on to capture a second-place finish in the 200-meter dash with a time of 25.58 seconds. Now, this award is Brown's 8th South Atlantic Conference Track Athlete of the Week award in her career. Lenoir-Rhyne Track and Field will be heading to Lynchburg, Virginia this weekend, taking part in the Brant Tolsma Invite Friday and Saturday. Lenoir-Rhyne baseball news now, as the Bears have been picked to finish in 5th place in the South Atlantic Conference standings as voted on by the conference coaches. The Bears received 102 total points and 1 first-place vote. Earning a spot on the preseason all-conference team was catcher Cole Stanford and designated hitter Sal Caricato. Stanford was an All-South Atlantic Conference third-team honoree last season where he batted .294 with a .375 on-base percentage. He tied for third on the team with 11 home runs and was 6th with 42 RBI. Caricato was an all-conference first-team honoree last year, led the team with 60 RBI. He hit .326 with a .658 slugging percentage and a .436 on-base percentage. One of the league's premier power hitters, he was first on the team and third in the South Atlantic Conference with 17 home runs. Now named to the preseason all-conference second team was outfielder Owen Blackledge and second baseman Cole Laskowski. The Bears open up their season, believe it or not, in a couple weeks. Friday, January 31st, when they host Trevecca Nazarene for a 3-game weekend series at Durham Field. And coming up tomorrow, WHKY Sports Talk beginning at 9:30 on Thursdays evenings, always on WHKY Radio and online at WHKY.com. We'll be talking about the latest draft of the conference realignments for high schools in the Hickory Metro. Plus, we'll learn more about Big Red Sports and that network. All that coming up tomorrow night on WHKY Sports Talk, your local look at athletics across the Hickory Metro.
WHKY is a family-owned company that's been in this community for generations. WHKY is connected to our local community, and our listeners are too. Show you're part of the WHKY family with the new WHKY merch. Visit WHKY.com and click on the Radio Retail Store tab. You can buy a WHKY mug, hat, and if you're a fan of local news, a Crime Report t-shirt. Remember, the Crime Report shirt is machine washable, so you can keep it clean and keep it legal. Buy WHKY merch today at WHKY.com.